y'all. Let me read a couple of your comments really quickly. We have Waxy. Shout out to Waxy. She or he stated, sovereign and my service is to God so they can kill me or move on with their lives. Ashe, Ashe. Lucky888 said, girl, I am not joking. When I say seeing this actually lifted my spirits, excuse me. What is going on with the energies right now? I'm spiritually prepared for war. The energy, Dominion energy, absolutely. Good evening, Barbara. Hey, Sexy Nomi. Hi, Super Cat. I love seeing my repeat commenters and those of whom I feel that I've built a connection or like a friendship with, even if it's just cyber friendship. But hey guys, greetings and salutations. Thank you all for joining the live. We do have some live stream topics of discussion. A couple of you did give me a couple of topics. So Spirit told me to kind of freestyle it. I'm going to let some stuff just roll and come off my head. But I did take a few notes, as you guys can see. So while you guys are getting in the chat, I am going to just wait patiently. Happy Monday. I hope you all have had an amazing Monday thus far. All is well on my end. I've been really busy today, I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, let's see, can we get like 10 of you? Let's see if we can get 10 in the chat, okay? Because I feel like there's many eyes and ears that need to hear what I have to say. Oh shoot. Y'all, why didn't nobody tell me I had my mic pointing to the wall? Y'all, man, y'all don't love me. I hope y'all was able to hear me, y'all. Excuse the y'all, okay, y'all. I am in the country, okay? I don't know why I keep saying y'all. My apologies, y'all. Look, let me stop. Oh my God, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. So, first topic of discussion, we are going to be talking about why we should leave people where they are. I believe my subby, aka my C-star, Naomi, hopefully I'm saying your name right, I think she was the one who referred this or suggested this topic. So we have why we should leave people where they are, and this is regarding those who are stagnant, constantly blame shifting, those who live in energies of victimhood and victim mentality. Like, it is imperative this year, guys, that we get away from people who are victims all the time. Like, you can't tell me, like, you're a victim in every story, every situation, every encounter you've had. You mean to tell me you've been a victim? You've never done any wrong, okay? These are the type of energies, guys, that you have to get away from, okay? Let me read a couple of comments before I get too into it. Hi, Sigma H. Divine Men said, talk that sass, champ. Absolutely, soldier, absolutely. My pleasure. Okay, so, certain energies, and even if they don't know it, like half the time, some people don't even realize how detrimental they are to your energy until you literally have to cut them loose, or until you have to like cut ties with them, and the list goes on, but you would want to get away from people that they're always in a negative energy, a lowly, miserable, complaining, never trying to create a solution, is always in like living in the past, always in that shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. Like, you have to get away from people like that, because that is going to inevitably slow you down. That is going to block you from what the Most High is gearing you towards, is, propelling you forward. Like, you have to get away from people that got a lot of complaining to do, but no solution-based thinking is going on here. Okay. Also, You got to get away from these victim-minded people. They have already made up in their mind that they're incapable of changing or transforming or eradicating certain behaviors and characteristics that they may be struggling, whether they're going to admit it to you or not. It is imperative that you get away from them and you allow them to kind of live out and go through their own karma. Okay, I feel like you all may have been certain people's karma once before, past, present, near future, but like now it's time for you to step away. Okay, let them go through the judgment and the reaping of what it is that they have sowed and sown to many. It's time to allow that energy to come back to them, and you don't want to be a part of that collective. Like, you do not want to be a part of their karma, their judgment, and what they have coming to you, all as a result of the treatment that they have onto others, or their behaviors, their actions, their abuse. Okay, so also she had suggested this as well. She said something to do with like why it's important not to wait on anyone. Listen, I love this question. I totally love this question because, number one, if the shoe were on the other foot and say the person that we would inevitably or potentially wait on, would they wait on you if they were in a better position than you? Would they lift you up with them? Would they bring you up with them? Would they allow you to rise up with them? Do they see that much worth in you? Do they see and feel like they have the effort within them to do that? Those are questions we all must ask ourselves, because if they were in a better position, would they wait on you? Like, that's just plain and simple. Would they wait on you? Would they be there for you if they were down and out, if they didn't have, X, Y, and Z? So we really have to question and deeply understand like the energies that we allow around us. And this is something that I'm learning as well, because it's like when you were down, when you were out, when you were dealing with the things that you were dealing with, you have to look back and see like, who did you genuinely have? Who was genuinely waiting, hand and foot on you? Like, if you were to get sick, if something tragic was to happen, like, it's very imperative that we're asking ourselves, like, would this person truly have my back? If my back was, solely and completely up against the wall. Oh, look, I'm going ahead and belching already, y'all. But that is just something like to ask yourself, These were very, very important topics of discussion. I'm actually glad that Naomi had suggested these, because I feel like we need to hear this. We need to know this, and we need to understand the importance of it. Like the importance of not just allowing certain energies in our path or in our energetic circle, our aura, so to speak, just because, they're this, they're family, they're friends, I've known you, you have history, you have this. Like, you have to be able to let your own mama, daddy, grandmama, grandpappy, like, you got to let be able to do that, like, release people. And it doesn't mean that it's like coming from a place of disdain or hatred or resentment, but sometimes you got to separate in order to truly, I was about to say, in order to levitate. I like that. Look, we gotta separate in order to levitate. Do you hear me though? We gotta separate in order to levitate. Okay? Let me write that down real quick. Hell, that might be a lyric or something to go to a poem or something. Hold on. We gotta separate in order to levitate. Do you hear me? Okay? In order for us to levitate, in order for us to have that divine and true exaltation, we gotta separate from people that ain't trying to go nowhere, that ain't trying to heal, that don't want to learn something, that don't want to put aside their fixed ways, their fixed thinking, their fixed behavior, that don't want to put down tradition and religious beliefs and things such as that, and actually activate and awaken their inner knowing system. And this is no judgment. People can believe, right, what they want to believe, but when you come into this spiritual knowledge, into this cosmic knowledge, you're tapping into the inner knowing. You ain't believing nothing because you have that divine connection to source, like you inner know, okay? So, I like that a lot. We gotta separate in order to levitate, you know? We gotta separate from certain people that would inevitably hold you back and hold you down. You know, you're on a mission, right? You're on an assignment. You're here to change some things. You know, you're here to shift some things. You're not here to people please. You're not here to be codependent or over dependent on anyone but the Most High, but your spirit guides, but also, most importantly, on thyself. And that's enough energy within itself. So it's like, beware of where your energy is going and where it's flowing at this time. Okay? I'm learning the gray rock method. Okay? It hasn't been an easy learning assignment. Okay? But I'm slowly but surely learning that. We're going to break that down perhaps in a future live. But the next suggestion we have here, and actually, let me get the name again. Okay, so Divine Mend. I hope I'm saying this right. Hi, Brandon. Shout out to all the Scorpios. Okay, but yeah, Divine Brandon, or excuse me, not Divine Brandon. Now I'm getting a little, beside myself. Divine Mend. Excuse me, guys. Suggested this topic. So it goes, people who project their nastiness towards you, how can we protect ourselves and our babies? This one is also a very, very important and eloquent question, for the simple fact that it is imperative that as we are in this divine knowledge, this supreme knowledge, okay, this enlightenment, if you will, it's important that we are passing that down, you know, religiously, you know, and without festering, so to speak, because you see, when it comes to people, you know, people who are miserable, you know, people who have given up on themselves, that have sold themselves out, right? It is imperative that you understand that their feelings, their nastiness, their disgust with you, ultimately, which equates to their disgust with the Most High, has absolutely nothing to do with you. You know, people will say anything, they will do anything to try to rip you to shreds and tear you apart, but you have to teach yourself to be bigger than that, you know, stronger than that. Stand your ground. And when I say that, I mean energetically. You know, like, you don't have to stoop down to anyone's level. They're the ones miserable. When you think about it, you got to look at it like, look, I'm not living a miserable reality. I'm co-creating with the universe. You know, I am in divine alignment. Divine intervention governs over my life. So again, you know, those of us out there, like, we're not living a miserable existence, despite how hard things may get. And it's like, when you look at these people who try to project this energy towards you, you got to understand, like, they're hurting. That is what it boils down to. They're in deep pain. And the only way that they can feel a couple, 15 seconds of fame better than them, better about themselves, they have to project that energy outward. They got to find a target. Okay, so back to, you know, the whole point, like, their nastiness has nothing to do with you. Don't be bothered with it. Like, don't stoop down to it. You know, like, this is deep stuff. That is a test within itself, when you can really train yourself to be so cool, calm, and collected, that nothing offends you, that nothing rattles you, like nothing sets you off. And I feel like a lot of us, we do get tested. You know, these people do be trying to knock us off of our game, knock us off of our rocker, try to do just little fugazi things to, you know, bring forth whatever reaction that they're hoping for. But it's like, you got to starve them out by not reacting in the way that they expected, you know? So in terms of the babies, in terms of like the children, yeah, it's very imperative now. Like, my kids are 8 and 4. So I'm already putting this knowledge in their head, you know, and I've been instilling this knowledge in their head. No matter where I've been in my life, I've always, Like nobody can take that from me. Like in terms of this mother stuff, like we really doing that. You know, we really preparing and setting ourselves up and our children up and getting in position to ensure that our children don't have to go through the same things that we have had to go through, had to live and experience and deal with certain things. Like we are eradicating that now. I feel like in a lot of you, like you have people that see this, like that see you pouring into your children spiritually, you know, allowing their spiritual gifts, whatever that may look like. You know, it could be different from yours. You know, a lot of you could have indigo children as children, you know, chosen children that are just talented. Like my little 4-year-old, she surprises me every single day. Like both of my children, they both have their own little separate gifts. Like my 4-year-old, she is a seer. That girl, like I won't even say something and she'll start talking about a dream that I recently had without me even saying anything. So like you guys can notice telepathic communication going on within you and your children perhaps. You know, this has been happening a lot with me. But I feel it's integral that we teach our children how to protect their energy, you know, how to stand in their truth, how to be their authentic selves. We have to mold that and model that behavior early on so that we don't have children going out and being bullied and allowing themselves to be broken by outward forces that are miserable. So it's imperative that we're teaching our children like how to be strong, how to stand in their little godhood or goddesshood. You know, tell your daughters that they are beautiful and that they don't need to change themselves. Encourage improvement and actually model that behavior by improving thyself, ensuring that you are doing work on yourself in whatever way that may look. You know, and that's one thing that I can honestly say that I do. Like, a lot of the things that my children have experienced up until this point, or whatever they have emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, like these were all things I did not have. I didn't have access to. So it is my duty and my job to ensure that my kids don't grow up with a poverty mindset, with a lack mindset, in a mindset of thinking that they are unworthy or that they can't do this or that, when I'm not even modeling that. I'm not modeling a behavior or an action of me thinking that I'm without or that I cannot attain or acquire anything. So really, it's really on us, you know? And again, I'm going back to my quote. We got to separate in order to levitate. So in order for us to continue on rising up and becoming our full, authentic, transparent selves, it's important that we are setting the stage, setting the tone for those coming up. Like, I don't see how the old generation, like the older generation, like they was in competition with the young folk. Instead of teaming up and like bouncing off of knowledge, brainstorming, coming together, it was always some sort of competition. But nowadays, I'm seeing like the youth is getting it. The youth has more sense than some of these adults out here. Those younger. That's why I always say, like, out of the mouth of babes, growing up, people used to say that about me all the time. Because I would call things, I would say things, I just knew things. And I don't know how I knew it. You know, so like this is a very, very spiritual time in history, like where to me all of the timelines are colliding, you know, but this is a very spiritual time, like of essence, like something to do with, I'm hearing essence, reclaiming your true essence. You know, we are light, we are of the light, we're spiritual beings living this human experience. So I feel like there's a strong, loving energy that is also coming in. Like, we've dealt with all of the yuckiness, you know, all of the retrograde energies and all of the planetary shifts and the whole calamities, right? But it's like, it's deeper than that. Like, it's more than that. And I've also been like aligning myself with the love frequency even more. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm always perfect or I'm always right about something. Like, I'm not. You know, I mess up, I screw up, and I failed at things, you know, and I'm not afraid or ashamed anymore to say that, you know. So it's like when you're around people that can't even be true and 100 and authentic within themselves enough to say, you know what, I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. that is when you know that you have to get away from them. Because these people, they feel like they're God. They feel like they're invincible. They feel like they're exempt from sin, so to speak. Not to put any religious dogmas into it, but, it's deeper than that, though. Like, I feel like the more you align yourself with the love frequency and that that fifth dimensional way of thinking and being, you begin to attract so much. You begin to attract higher experiences, higher dimensions, higher consciousness, and the list goes on. So all in all, learn how to leave well enough alone. Like, as I was in the bathroom preparing for this, thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing this back to me. But I was literally hearing to myself, like in the spirit, I heard, learn to leave well enough alone. Okay? A lot of you could have been stuck and stagnant and complacent your own self once before because of, not knowing when to stop beating the hell out of a dead horse. Not knowing how to let go and release people, things, places. But now it's like you're doing these things with ease. And it's like those karmics that were, trying to destroy you, they're like on the sidelines of your energy. They can't even get in. Like, how you waiting from outside the club when you can't even get in, or however that saying go. That's how spirit is about you. Like, spirit is like, how you trying to spy on somebody, trying to hawk, and you spending your whole day watching this person, but really you can't even get in. Okay, you only seeing a little bits and pieces of what you thought. Spirit like what they thought. Okay, so hold on, let me pause on that. Let me read these comments. My bad, y'all. Supercat said something about WrestleMania. What do you mean by that? Okay, so Christopher, keep doing what you were doing. Thank you. Romo, you have best vocabulary among my spirit guides. You are poetic. Thank you. I love poetry. Lucky888 said, mine too, youngest dear, my oldest wiser beyond years. Yes, I'm telling you, both of my children are so wise. That's why I get so nervous, but I also know that my children are protected, but they're just so smart, and it can be overwhelming at times because I'm like, y'all know too much. Like, how do y'all know so much without you even really saying anything? Well, to a certain extent, like, that's why you should not doubt children. Like, do not doubt the little children. They know, they see, they feel, right? So anyway, like, one thing that I know that I have mastered is the ability to just let people go without feeling bad, without sitting here questioning myself, doubting myself, going back and forth within myself. Like, I don't do that at all, period. You feel me? Like, if spirit tells me it's time to go, it's time to leave you and to keep, certain things to myself and kind of just to move in silence type stuff, then that's exactly what I'm going to do, period. Like, I'm not going to allow nothing or no one to keep me boggled down, to keep me confused, because I've been in that energy once before, and I'm certainly not in a rush to go back, you feel me? So it's about that. Like, you got to remember what you went through, like everything that happened, everything that you lost. Like, that to me is a lesson within itself. Like, now I move smarter. I think, I work smarter, not harder, period. And that is with everything that I do. And this is also not to say that I'm perfect or that I've just, achieved some superpower. Like, hey, we getting there. Like, I was just telling myself earlier, like, bro, like, my content finna get so much better. Like, everything is about to improve. Everything about myself. I feel like everything about many of you in the collective is about to shift and change. And you deserve this. So do not question yourself. Like, in advance, do not question yourself about any of your success, about anything that you've attained for yourself. You deserve it, period. Okay, and you got to get away from people also. That leads me to another topic of discussion, which is get away from people who do not clap for you. Okay, when you win, they got the stank face. Ooh, congratulations. And they got the little stank face, You got to get away from people like that. Or I'm so proud of you, like, and they rolling their eyes while they saying it, like, ugh. You know. So it's best that you just get away from energies like that. Get away from energies that don't believe, trust in themselves enough to do the same thing. Like, this is not a competition. This isn't to stun on nobody, to flex and flaunt on nobody, because at the end of the day, you really should just be flexing and flaunting on old versions of yourself anyway. If you flaunting and competing with other people, like, you really, something wrong. Because you really need to be flexing and flaunting on old versions of yourself, showing yourself, look at what we can do, But yeah, like, get away from people that you know sincerely ain't really happy for you. You know, and that could just be in regards to anything. It don't always have to be like what you're doing or whatever, but like, people will just show you like, I ain't really checking for you like that, like, you know. So, or, you know, they'll just start trying to demean you and degrade you. Like, if somebody see you rising up, they're gonna try to remind you, try to humble you low-key. Oh, well, remember when you didn't have that, or remember when you was that, or, you know, like, y'all gotta get away from people like that, because they're gonna keep you stuck. Okay, they're gonna keep you stuck. That's one thing I've learned. Like, I have associates. I don't loosely use that word friend, because when it came down to it, and I'm gonna have to just keep it a milli with myself, when it came down to it and the situation called for it, I could not call on anyone, bro, except my, divine sources and spirit team and the Most High. Like, other than that, there was no one that was so-called rocking and rolling with me that I can call on. You know, and that's another thing. Like, everything is not always like financial, but just like picking up the phone, like letting a person know that you're on their mind, that they're thinking of you, sending a quick text or prayer or something. Like, people will show you how they really feel about you when the shit really hits the fan for you. That's one thing I had to learn too. And that is why I feel like the Most High bossed my energy up to the point where I'm like, I don't give a mammy mother who I lose, period. Because if you're not adding into me, if you're not pouring into me, then you're taking from me. And you gots to go, because that is a direct threat to my mental. That is a direct threat to my peace. I can't have you taken from me and depleting my cup, when in order for me to thrive and strive and continue to rise, I gotta be on the right frequency, on the right vibration. My energy gotta be up there. You feel me? So that's another thing. Like, anybody that makes you feel weird, that makes you feel, insecure, you're not insecure. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you're not insecure. That makes you question yourself, well, am I really all that? Am I really no? Like, that's who you are. That's what they want you to do. They want you to question yourself, doubt yourself. Don't do that. Period. You're that girl. You're that guy. Period. Okay, whoever you envision yourself to be, you very well have the ability to become just that. Okay, do not let these empty seeders, low vibrationals, low dimensionals sit here and confuse you and trick you up out of your spot, baby. Period. That's another thing. I had to tell myself, like, am I okay with getting downgraded and devalued? Am I okay with being treated a certain way when I know my energy is top tier and I'm supposed to be treated as such? Like y'all gonna start literally not asking for it like you asking for anything from people, except for respect, reciprocity. Like, they gonna have to treat you at the stature and at the level in which you are. And a lot of people that's awake and that's high vibing and thriving like yourself, they gonna treat you like that off the dribble. Like, they gonna treat you with the respect. Y'all gonna be treated like royalty. But when it comes to people that's low vibrational, like, they don't even believe in themselves, or they don't trust in themselves, they don't have no connection to source whatsoever, like, no, they're not gonna pour into you. I'm telling you that right now. They are not going to pour into you. They're gonna make you feel like you're a burden just for existing. Trust me, I know. Okay, so again, we got to separate in order to levitate. Do y'all hear me though? We got to separate in order to levitate. And you guys can take that as at face value, but Spirit told me to write that down for a reason, because I like that a lot. In order to levitate, like, really, do y'all hear me? Look, somebody is going through now that, I think we're done with the topic of discussions, because like now Spirit is like getting to the cards, but somebody is going through like a metamorphosis period. It's like one day, I don't know why I keep getting this energy, but like it's like one day you appear this way, collective, and then the next day it's like you're appearing in a whole different light, a whole different energy. It's hard to keep up with yourself at this time. All right. Christian said, your children are protected and they really do know. They are old souls and they remember who they are as a soul already. They were born knowing. You will learn from them too. Blessings. Yes, I have learned a lot from them and I know that I will continue to learn. They crack me up, their level of knowledge. But this is who I do it for ultimately. We do this for the salvation and freeing of our souls. We're cleaning up the mess our ancestors and those who came before us made. But baby, we cleaning this mess up and we is rising on up. Ashe, ashe. Do you hear me though? Look, I just got chills as I said that. Wow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Spirit guides, ancestors, most high creator of all things, divine intelligence, Archangel Michael, please come on in with the protection of myself and the beautiful divine collective. Okay, let's get some, what is on the spiritual roster as of today? Look, this one was already spiritual awakening. Look, this was already flipped over. Spiritual awakening. Okay, something about like your brain, something about your level of knowledge, your IQ, something is changing. Like, and you're not even going to be able to overstand how quickly this is happening. Like, there's so many ideas going through your mind at this time. That's another reason why I feel like the Most High led you to get rid of certain energies, like to get away from certain people. It's like the moment you got away, it's like the moment the Most High just started blissing you back and back and back to like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, like you're, man, this is a divine exaltation at play here. Wow, we have divine wisdom and spiritual awakening. So yeah, like what I'm seeing, I feel like overall and ultimately, excuse me. Okay, my bad, y'all. But overall and ultimately, I feel like your haters could even learn from you. Those who claim you're an enemy of theirs or who's an enemy of yours, like they can learn from you. But it's like somebody's head's too far up their arse for them to even give that a chance. Yeah, somebody hasn't mastered themselves, but you have surely mastered yourself. Okay, we have self-mastery here. My apologies if you guys hear my daughter screaming. They're outside playing. But yeah, like you have definitely mastered yourself. You know, and you're becoming just a stronger and wiser master by the day. Okay, most importantly, of thyself. Like you don't feel the need to control anyone, if anything at all, other than yourself. And I feel like this is what brings forth a lot of jealousy within people as well. This is what sparks and triggers them, sparks their anger and triggers them, okay, spiritually, because they're like, well, who does he or she think they are? Like, you don't think you're anyone other than who you were born to be, who the Most High called you to be. Okay, look, we have the number 33 here, and this is speaking of your angels and masters. Okay, so you guys definitely have ascended masters like on every four corner of the depth of your existence. Okay, they are like ready. Okay, I'm hearing locked and loaded. Okay, like period. They're not playing over you at all. Anybody that's trying to throw these spiritual missiles and these sneak attacks, they're going down. Okay, yeah, you could be discovering a lot in meditation. Okay, this could be another reason why spirit is like calling you to be more in nature at this time. This girl, I'm sorry guys, she's just screaming like, oh my god, my daughters are full of chaos energy. But anyhow, we have meditation. So yeah, you could be like getting a lot of divine wisdom in meditation. Okay, while you're out in nature, this could be what is guiding your steps at this time and what is resulting into a stronger like spiritual awakening here. Okay, yeah, something about your relationships. Okay, your relationships are getting stronger. It's like the more work you continue to do on yourself, the more accountability and self-responsibility that you take for yourself, your choices, behaviors, and actions. It's like the more you call like your soul tribe in. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but I do feel like there is a slowly but surely like I was about to say resignation. So somebody could be quitting a job, but a relationship that is like a bond that is being built slowly, though. Like, this is something that's going to like become something huge, like whatever relationship this is, but like you're building it very slowly. Like, you're taking something very slow with someone. Yeah, you have a very nurturing spirit. Okay, you have a very nurturing spirit. Another energy that I've been wanting to share with you all in the previous readings, but I've been forgetting, is when you're not around, like people, like say you just meet someone, right? And that person frequently shops at or goes to or whatever in the community, at work, school, whatever. When you're not around, like, you're asked about, like, people sit up and have conversations about you. Like, this could just be how you carry yourself, like your calm demeanor, your approach to things. Like, you don't allow things to upset you. Like, you don't lose your temper often. That's not to say when you do, that makes you like a terrible person. I'm not saying that, but it's like, for the most part, you're very cool, calm, and collected, and like a lot of people can notice this. So it's like when you're not around, it's like they're like, dang, where is so and so? Like, I want to be around so and so. So and so is the life of the party. But really what they want to say is, you are the light of the party, baby. The light. Okay, you bringing in that light, that strong force. Okay. Look, universal light. Yeah, because you know how to free your inner child. You know how to play. Okay, you're not so serious about things. That's why a lot of you, for most of your life, if not all of your life, you're always going to look and appear as way younger than what you really are, because of your ability to exactly like free your inner child, tap into your inner child, your inner teen, you know, and actually do things that is going to make you feel light, tapping into that curiosity, that creative energy that still lies within you and exists within you. I feel like this is why people are highly attracted to you at this time as well. Okay, yeah, we have flexibility. Okay, well, right behind that we have forgiveness. So I feel like whoever these people who are just launching these spiritual attacks towards you or projecting them towards you, which are inevitably going back to them because they're not hitting or harming you, you see, they don't like the fact that you are like, you're flexible, like you're willing, you're honest, like you're available, or something like that, like available to the divine, available to your ancestors, your spirit guides, you know, your ascended masters. Like, you give them time, like you spend time with those who protect you. Okay, or like you could really, I don't know, something about your ancestors, it's something about how you treat your spiritual path or your evolutionary process. Like, you take it very seriously, not to the point of like you're getting like a stick up your behind or something, but like you treat it seriously to the point where like you're very grateful, yes, for the assistance and the knowledge that you have attained and acquired thus far. And somebody is upset at this. They're really upset because they're like, well, that's probably why nothing is working. But they keep telling themselves that like you're not protected, you're not chosen, you're not this. But it's like they keep scratching their head, and low-key their higher self, so to speak, is telling them like, yo, that person is protected by this person, that person. I'm hearing Kali Ma, Amun Ra, okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Like, they don't know who your ancestors are and what you're being governed by at this time. Okay, yeah, we have forgiveness. It's like you was going to be flexible and forgive this person and offer them that much empathy, but it's like they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it because they keep trying to get in the way of your life purpose, your divine, your divine purpose. Somebody does not want you to be this household name. Somebody does not want you to be this superstar. I'm hearing like you're going to be a superstar. I'm hearing like something to do with like music, entertainment. Okay, you could be a future author, a filmmaker, you could be a photographer. Okay, somebody here could, I don't know why I'm hearing like going to school for plastic surgery or like to be a surgeon or something. You could be like a heart surgeon, or I don't know, I feel like I'm picking up on surgeon energy. Okay, but whatever your purpose is, like it's huge. It's huge. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some messages from our tarot deck. All right, you all, please be sure to, drop a comment, drop a like. All right. I really enjoy the fact that you all are here. I really thank you guys for being here, for listening to what I have to say. It really and truly means a lot to me. So thank you. All right, what's up, Mr. Divine Love 111? Shout out to you. Ooh, my favorite color. Well, one of my favorite colors, purple. All right, but yes, look, y'all, we have 10 of Cups. So I definitely feel like with this 10 of Cups energy, like you're walking into supreme stability. I'm hearing supreme stability. Like a lot of you have had to go through, I'm hearing like literally the trenches, the mud, the worst of the worst situations. And now, because of your willingness to heal and to release and to let go of, okay, you're being blissed by the universe. You're being thanked, rewarded, yeah, spoiled by the universe right now. Okay, I'm here, like I'm seeing the children in the background happy, boom, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, 8 of Wands, something is happening very quickly. Somebody either, we have the 6 of Cups here as well. Somebody wants to come in with some sort of communication. Okay, some sort of apology. Someone may ask of your forgiveness at this time. This could be someone who, they could have been very well doubted you as well. They could have treated you a certain way, but it probably wasn't to the extent of this abusive narcissistic energy that I've been picking up on as of late, but they could have very well been in karmic energy as well. But somebody has really been thinking about you heavily. Somebody is, I'm hearing like feeling sorry for like something that they said to you, or they're regretting something they said to you. Whoever this is, this could be someone that is going through like a spiritual awakening of sorts of their own. Yeah, we have creativity. What is behind this? Inner strength. Yeah, somebody is figuring out their inner strength. Somebody is discovering their talents, their gifts, okay? With this Wheel of Fortune, like you've learned a lot. This is crazy. You could be having a Kundalini awakening in conjunction with this spiritual awakening. Wow. Look, we have the 6 of Cups right here, and then right behind that, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you are building in silence. Like you are building something, you're working towards something, you are manifesting something. I keep seeing like a house being built up from the ground, like brick by brick, like something about placing a brick. Like Nipsey Hussle said something along the lines of, he said, oh my God, hold on you guys, give me a sec because I have to find this quote because you guys need to hear this. He said, lay a brick every day. Okay, something he said. I'm not even going to try to figure it out. Let me just find this quote really quickly, guys. Okay, so this was a powerful quote. When I heard this, I was like, this is so true, but something is about to come out of this. Let me see, brick by brick quote. Y'all know Google is, they'll find something like that. Okay, let's see. Thank you guys for being patient with your gal. Okay, yes. Okay, look. Oh, God, this quote makes me want to cry. I'm getting emotional. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, guys. This quote. Oh, it makes me want to cry because you've been working so hard. Queen of Pentacles, the moon. Oh, my God. Yes, 5 of Pentacles. You've walking out of poverty, bro. Yes, they wanted you to be in poverty. Look. Hold on, y'all. I thought that was the quote, but this is about to be it. Okay, so he said, instead of trying to build a brick wall, lay a brick every day. Eventually, you'll look up and you'll have a brick wall. Like, do y'all, God, let me stop. I'm so emotional, you guys. Sorry, guys. Wow, like, please don't be hard on yourself at this time. Like you just lay a brick every day. Eventually you'll look up and you got this big mansion, this big house, you know, symbolically, whatever. But I do feel like something is being built brick by brick. Like you're having to lay like the brick yourself or the foundation yourself to some new idea, some creative endeavor, or something to do with your stability, your family life, things like that. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me read a couple of comments. Hi, let's see, Miss Destiny. Okay. All right, she said maybe balance the mic out. Y'all, here soon, we're going to have a different setup and everything, but we're learning. Thank you guys for letting me know that, though. All right, so, wow. That was beautiful. I just got super emotional. I don't know if you guys could feel that, but You could be in an energy of like clearing, you're releasing a lot of different emotions at this time. Okay, this could be significant for those of you. He said it's just a little, or she said it's a little loud on the reverb. Okay. Is the reverb the echo? Oh, crap. Oh, because it doesn't say reverb, it just says echo. How does it sound now, guys? Okay, so I think I got it, guys. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Look, he said it sounds like an auditorium. Oh man, you guys, my bad. But y'all some real ones though, because y'all stuck around for 45 minutes of that. Oh man. Okay, greetings, O'Neill, Blu-ray, Starseed, Gnosis. All right, Lyric Music said, I love reverb, ready for the studio again. Yes, girl, look, that's another thing we finna do. Y'all, we got talents, we going for them, because look, your sister gal, like, okay, I don't want to tell you guys, but like, all right, I'm not even gonna lie. Why am I low-key a rapper, guys? I didn't even know it. Like, I knew it, but I was like kind of nervous about it. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Chris said, I like your mic. I remember when I could barely hear you. It sounds clear. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I know, like, it's really honestly my phone. I will be getting another phone, like, because I'm due for an upgrade. So perhaps sometime next month, I think. But yeah, let me see. Okay, he said turn it down, so let me turn it down just a bit. Lyric said, I picked up on it when you rhymed without trying. See what I did there? Yes, girl. I love doing that. Like, I've been freestyling a lot. I'm like, where is this energy coming from? Thank you, Shakara. Oh, you guys got me cheesing and blushing and whatnot. All right, Spirit, what else do you want my beautiful, awesome, divine collective to know about? Oops. Look, that you got the victory. Oh my God, look, we have the Six of Wands, Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups, y'all. That you got the victory. Spirit's like, I want them to know that they got the victory. All right, I'm here. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. I got the keys, the keys, the keys. All right, you got the keys, baby. You got the spiritual etiquette. Okay, you have the knowledge. Okay, you have the desire, the willingness. Baby, you is taking off. You is taking off. Okay, look, somebody coming forth with the Knight of Pentacles offer. You like, I'm over and beyond that. Or this doesn't necessarily have to be like a lover. This could be like, ooh, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. This could be a situation that may come out, like, or be offered to you that you may not think on the peripheral that it's going to be like for you. But Spirit is like, certain things you got to give a chance. Like, you got to figure out, like, if it's going to be for you or not, instead of like just doubting it. Just because it's appearing a certain way on the surface. Okay, so don't be too material or something like that. But yeah, I'm hearing Seven of Swords, or I'm seeing Seven of Swords and Nine of Cups. So yeah, the sneaky energy, yeah, it's mad because you walked away. Then you had an upgrade. I'm hearing a DNA upgrade, okay? You've definitely walked into new opportunities, higher levels. Okay, I feel like a lot of you could be meeting a lot of people at this time. All it took was getting out. I was also going to post this on the community board earlier, but I was gonna say, you're doing fine, but you just need to get out more or something like that. But put yourself in the spaces that you desire to meet people in. Like, I don't know how to say it, like, but say for example, like you want to be around wealthy people, or you want to, bump shoulders with the right people who actually made something of themselves. Like, you have to start putting yourself in those environments, Yep. Shakara, yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, Chris says I do need to get out more. Yeah, like one thing that I've been really doing is I pride myself to just go somewhere by myself. Like, I used to have terrible communication skills, but now like I can talk to someone, I can be like confident, upright in my energy, looking them in the eye, being very direct, but like subtle with it in a sense. Like before I used to be so nervous like of going places alone, but now I feel so free, so light. Like I do not feel nervous anymore. Like people gravitate towards me. Sometimes it gets overwhelming because like when I go out, people literally treat me like a celebrity. You guys could receive this treatment as well. You can notice like people are always giving you free things, all that. Okay? Yes. That's right. That's right. Divinely channeled love letter said good posture. Yes, it makes you feel, yeah, it makes you feel way safer. And it, actually, this is a fun fact, but when you stand confidently and you know, having a good posture, it shows people that you cannot be tested or messed with. Like these demons walking around that, Lyric, you gotta stop, girl. I can't, look, I got enough chest to say it with, girl. We ain't trying to say it no louder, okay? But when you're walking like that and you're being confident, like it shows people like, oh yeah, I can't mess with her. I can't try her. I can't try him, because nah, they better took off on me, gave me a little quick 2-piece and a biscuit, baby. Okay, look, don't think we ain't gotta ever put our spiritual paws on somebody. Okay, we ain't finna just let nobody like, no. You feel me? So she said say it with your whole chest. Y'all, I'm not about to play. But yeah, all in all, like, for real, like, learn to release. Like, I feel like a lot of you already got that. Like, you just needed the confirmation. Like, you already know this. Like, I'm not even telling y'all nothing. I'm just reminding you, really. I want to know about my girl, Chrissy. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful awakening, Shakara. And Chris says you are being upgraded as well. Yes, I can. Look what fell out. What the? I was about to put these cards up. We have the Emperor with the Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Sun. You are the whole truth out here. You are beaming loads of light right now. You got somebody so stuck in their head, so confused. They're like, why did I sleep on that? Like, why? Like, nah, somebody want to double back so fast. But look, exactly. You got this Emperor or this Empress energy that is in your aura or has a little bit of your attention right now, because yeah, somebody is wanting to get to know you. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, allow yourself to be loved. Okay, allow yourself to be wined and dined, if that's what it comes to. Allow yourself to wine and dine, for all of my divine masculines out there, an actual Empress energy, a divine feminine energy. Don't let society tell you that that's weak or that's simpish or that's this or that's that. Like, allow yourself to be taken care of. You know, that divine feminine is going to reciprocate that energy, I'm sure, later that night after you done wine and dine her. Okay, no, stop. But yeah, like, just allow yourself to be taken care of, because that is exactly what is coming. Like, you're about to be spoiled beyond belief. Like, a lot of you are already walking into that spoiled energy. Like, you just asked for something one day and Spirit's like, here you go. Thank you for being obedient. Thank you for trusting in us. Thank you for having trust in yourself. Thank you for being willing to change. Thank you for being willing to grow and to let things go and let the past stay in the past. Thank you for not chasing after no narc dusty crusty. Okay, thank you. Spirit's like, thank you. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that. Look, so much is happening so quickly, man. I'm definitely seeing a lot of traveling. I'm hearing safe travel. Somebody's going to be traveling out of the country, but you may have to go alone. But I'm here for some of you, that's where you go meet your lover. Okay, that's where you going to meet this lover girl, lover boy. Okay? Y'all, look, you awakening and igniting that personal power. Yeah, because you've been grounding in nature, feeding your inner child. Yeah, rebirth. Rebirth. It's rebirth time, y'all. Is you ready? Look, it's transformation time. Is you ready, baby? Is you ready? I know I am. Okay, I'm in position. I'm ready. Okay, but thank you guys so much for joining me on this live this evening. I really and truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for letting me talk my ish and be all philosophical with it. All right, I appreciate y'all. I love you guys so freaking much. Like, it doesn't even make sense, especially, y'all know we've built a little something. You know, I've messaged you the long way. Okay, y'all know who you are. But I really love y'all. And until the next one, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a friend, a coworker, whoever. Okay, let people know, assist with reminding people who they are. Okay, this world is so vast, so large. There's room enough for us all to win, for us all to be our greatest selves, no matter where we've been, no matter what we've been through. Okay, we steady rising, striving, and thriving. And if they don't like it, hey, that's okay, because we survived them, we have surpassed them, we have superseded them, and we're going to continue to be abundant. We're going to continue to be our authentic selves, and that's all I got to say. So until the next one, y'all.